Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Being a soap star, it's no big surprise that daytime actors and actresses get recognized when out in public. However, one General Hospital newcomer was taken off guard when someone called him by the new Port Charles character's name. That crazy moment where life imitates art. And it takes you a second to process it, Daniel Goddard stated on his official Instagram. Sometimes life can be so funny. Goddard is no stranger to soaps, having played Kane, now with Days of Our Lives vet Billy Flynn in the role, on The Young and the Restless for over 10 years. Though he'd been out of the game, if you will, since 2019 back in April, the former CBS soap actor debuted on General Hospital as Professor Dalton. So when someone recognized him as his new character, he got a kick out of the situation, considering where the encounter took place. You want to know something funny? Goddard then went on to explain that he was standing outside of UCLA while his son Sebastian was taking a summer class at the university in Los Angeles. As the actor laughed, he recalled how someone approached him and said, "You're Professor Dalton." And then it dawned on him. I'm in college, and I play Professor Dalton on TV, so I play a professor on TV, and I'm actually at college. Goddard admitted when someone recognized him as a professor, it took him a second to register the fact that he now plays a professor on the ABC soap. I thought it was funny, he added, and wanted to share the encounter with his fans. So, if you're out and about in Los Angeles, take a look around. You never know if you'll cross paths with a soap star. General Hospital's latest casting twist has soap fans buzzing across the internet after a passionate viewer claimed to have recognized actor Daniel Goddard in Port Charles, playing a new mysterious character known only as Professor Dalton. The moment exploded online after the eagle-eyed fan posted a blurry but telling screenshot to a popular message board showing a well-dressed man in the background of a recent GH episode wearing a pair of thick-rimmed glasses, a tan blazer, and the kind of smirk that Goddard's loyal followers know all too well. Goddard, best known for his long-running role as Kane Ashby on The Young and the Restless, has been rumored for months to be circling a comeback to daytime television. And if the theory proves true, his entrance into the GH universe could change everything. Insiders close to the show remain tight-lipped, as always, refusing to confirm or deny the sighting. But that hasn't stopped fan theories from spiraling out of control, especially since the name Professor Dalton recently appeared on a staff directory at PCU during a brief scene with Trina Robinson, who was seen glancing at an online syllabus and reacting with clear unease. Fans now believe that Professor Dalton may have a dark connection to Trina's past, or possibly even to the Corinthos family, given the show's history of professors being more than they seem. Many are already suggesting he could be involved in the same shady organization that previously lured Drew Kane and Dantel Connery into that mind control experiment overseas. What makes the Daniel Goddard casting theory even juicier is the actor's cryptic social media activity in the past few weeks, with multiple posts about stepping into uncharted waters and references to new lessons and old truths. Some fans took it to mean he was writing a book or launching a podcast, but now the connection to GH and the professor character seems much more likely, especially after co-star Kelly Monaco liked a post featuring the theory. Adding even more fuel to the fire, longtime Goddard fans are ecstatic about the possibility, with many saying they never fully recovered from his controversial exit from Y&R and would love nothing more than to see him matched up with a strong GH leading lady like Ava Jerome or Jordan Ashford. Others are already imagining fireworks between Professor Dalton and Alexis Davis, who might find herself tangled once again with a morally ambiguous intellectual as she balances her new role at The Invader and her complicated relationship with Gregory Chase. With so much storyline potential, the arrival of a secretive academic character could blow open multiple arcs at once, and considering Goddard's range from charm to menace, it's no wonder fans are so determined to prove he's behind the glasses and bookish disguise. There's also speculation that Professor Dalton may not even be a professor at all, but rather a cover identity for a long-lost Casadine cousin, or a WSB operative, planted to investigate Sonny Corinthos. From the inside, even wilder is the suggestion that he's connected to Jason Morgan's return arc, perhaps someone who once trained under Victor Casadine's regime, and is now breaking free from the past seeking redemption or revenge, depending on how the story unfolds. Fan excitement reached a new high after a behind-the-scenes photo appeared to show Goddard standing next to Nicolas Chavez near the GH parking lot, though the image was quickly deleted, sparking claims from eagle-eyed viewers that the leak came too close to confirming the theory. Some believe his debut is being timed with the show's upcoming summer sweeps, which could see multiple characters facing off against a new big bad, whose motives are intellectual rather than criminal, but potentially even more dangerous. What if Dalton arrives as a calming influence, only to be revealed as the mastermind behind a psychological war against the citizens of Port Charles? It wouldn't be the first time GH writers have pulled off a character bait and switch. And if Daniel Goddard is truly involved, the audience knows to expect nothing less than a layered, complex, slow-burn story, with the potential for romance, deception, and heartbreak at the heart of it all. Meanwhile, fans continue dissecting every frame of recent episodes, searching for more glimpses of Professor Dalton hidden in crowd scenes, lurking near the hospital elevator, or sipping espresso at Charlie's Pub. Speculation reached a fever pitch when Diane Miller was seen looking disturbed after receiving an anonymous email referencing her past legal case involving a former professor at Columbia. Could the professor have ties to Dalton? Could Dalton be someone from her distant past, or a ghost from Laura Collins' time in college? Fans are drawing lines between past characters, forgotten plotlines, and even obscure scenes from the early 2000s that may suddenly be relevant again. One fan theory suggests Dalton is actually the brother of Helena Casadine's former assistant, a man long presumed dead, but whose records were recently unsealed by Valentine Casadine in his search to reclaim the family fortune. The implications are endless and only add to the intrigue as Goddard continues to stay silent on the matter, neither confirming nor denying the casting, but clearly enjoying the speculation with cryptic comments and mysterious emojis on fan posts, calling him out as Dalton. The mystery deepened further when Finola Hughes posted a group selfie from set, and fans quickly noticed one hand partially visible in the background with a distinctive leather cuff Goddard wore in several promo shoots for another series. It's the kind of obsessive detail that soap fans live for, and they're not letting it go until they have answers, whether Professor Dalton is friend or foe, whether he's a lover, a liar, or both, whether he's an imposter or a man running from a past even he can't remember. The questions are endless, and GH viewers are hooked. Many longtime watchers believe this storyline could be the sleeper hit of the year, especially if the show slowly weaves Dalton into every corner of the canvas, from campus drama with Joss and Trina to political intrigue with Laura and Ned, or even the looming mob wars brewing in Sonny's orbit. If GH truly has landed Daniel Goddard for this pivotal role, they've not only pulled off a daytime casting coup, they've also opened the door to years of storytelling. Potential fans are now calling for a sit-down interview, a behind-the-scenes featurette, or even a surprise Comic-Con panel to confirm the mystery. And until they get it, the speculation won't stop. In true GH fashion, the truth is always more complicated than it seems, and whether Dalton is here to teach Port Charles or tear it down piece by piece, only time will tell. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.